Hi everyone, in this lesson I'm going to show you how to do a simple Christmas ornament. And for those who have attended this club last year, probably okay, what I can give you is you can have alternative. So I will give you some ideas, okay, what you can do later. Okay, this is what I expect. I have cropped out two. That means you can use at least two for year 3 and year 4. That means for others, year 4, year 5, and year 6, I expect you to do some cropping and then you can do some adjustment in here. Okay, how to start? Let's say I want to crop, okay, this angel out. So very simple, you look at how I do. Okay, see, don't touch the angel. Control D, duplicate, bring it down. Okay, see, then control D again. Now you can just do this way, no need to turn. Okay, now you can see this side is not properly cropped, so you can reduce to 1 mm. Then again click on here, control D, bring over. Okay, now you have to do a slow movement. Use your arrow key on your keyboard. Okay, once it is done, select everything and then merge. Okay, now you have this angel. Okay, to put your name is very simple. You have many ways to put. One of the way is using. Okay, when you use creating a name, I suggest maybe is maximum. This one is 4. Okay, 4 mm or even lower. You can even put it as 3 mm. Up to you. Um, but I expect the ring to be at least maybe in a range of 5. Okay, so that we can have more adjustment. Okay. You can have one bar like this and then have your name displayed on it. Okay, that is one way. You can have it to be slightly higher or slightly lower. It's totally up to you. Just make sure that this box don't exceed the circle. Okay, see, don't exceed the circle. Then you can have your name display on it. Okay, so for example, okay, design exceeded. Okay, this is correct. Okay, so I put my name on the ring now. Okay, I put it on the ring now. Drop. Okay, and then put it down to probably this is since the ring is 5, and then the bottom is 3. Then I will select this as 4. Okay, so 4 for my name. Okay, if you want it to be a little bit higher, you can make it 5. Then you select the ring and set the ring as 6. Okay, you can adjust a little bit, up to you, but don't make small fonts. You have to make big fonts. Okay, for this center, you can put it here and adjust the size. Okay, put at the corner. You can put this side or that side, up to you, but make sure that it touches the side. So it is best to touch at least 2 or 3 areas, so that it will be secure. So if you just put it one, so for example like this, yeah, it is okay, but try to make it a little bit deeper. Okay, if the back can touch the end, it will be even better. Okay, now this one, you look at the angle, you can put it, uh, make sure it's lower than 5, so you can put it 4, but 4 it will have the same color as your name, so you have to think. So if you want to make it easier, then this one 6, then this one maybe 5, so that it can be in different color. Okay, move it in, very important, you have to move this in. Okay, not touch, you have to move it in, and then later you have to merge it first before you submit. Okay, so for example, you want to have another angel. The angel, you can make the angel smaller, or you want to make the angel bigger. It's totally up to you. Angel somewhere in here. Okay, so if you want the angel to be totally seen, you can put it slightly higher, higher than here. Okay, so if you want the, let's say you want the center to be totally seen, you can see the leg, can see the shoe, then you can make it higher. You can make it 7. Make it 7. Okay, so you can see this. And if you want to have this one, okay, so this is the same way. Okay, let me put on the floor. Again, I crop the top first, Control D, bring it down, crop the bottom, Control D again, then I bring it to the center here, and I will adjust the side. Okay, let me adjust. Okay, see carefully, just make sure it doesn't cut the tree. Control D again, bring it over. Okay, Control Z, sorry, didn't press a D. Control D one more time. You can hold down the shift key while you move so that you can move faster. Then you just need to make sure you crop correctly. Uh, After that, need to select all so that you can select like this before you press the merge. Okay, after you merge, oh, we got the tree. Okay, how you arrange this one is totally up to you. But I would suggest remember one thing is try to keep it big. Okay, like this is ideal. This is good. Yeah, because it touches the side. Uh, so the object will be secured on the on this circle. You can lower it down further. Okay, for example, if you look at this is 1.3, it's a little bit thin. Maybe you put it at 2. Now can you see this is very thin, okay, but it's good. You can see your name all at different heights. Okay, at the end you just need to add another okay, this ring. Just make sure if you want to put it in the center. So follow the height of the ring. Now the ring is 6. So then you follow 6. Okay. And then you can reduce a little bit. You can reduce a little bit. Okay. The wall or the thickness, wall thickness, you can adjust a little bit. So make sure that it can hook. Select both and then alignment center before you merge again. Okay. Now this is how you create one. Okay. This is one type. Others type you can create, for example, you want to create the one with a border. Okay, just like okay, we follow like what we did just now, 5 mm. Okay, always we have to create the border first. So this one you can leave it out, and then this is how to create the border. Control D. After that, reduce a little bit, bring it up, make it hollow, select both, center. Ah, so after this, what you do, you can lower it down a little bit. Just make sure it cut through. Okay, select. Now you make this as different. It needs to be slightly taller. Okay, 1 mm taller, at least 1 mm taller. Okay, then this one have to be slightly bigger. Hold down the shift key while you drag. So you can create a border like this. So it looks nice. Before you start adding any contents inside. Okay, so align this one center. Okay, is it in the center? Not in the center. Then you just manually adjust a little bit because I believe yeah. Okay, okay, this is nice. So before you begin, you can merge them first. Then you start designing. Okay, let's say I ungroup this one, ungroup again. I can put name. I can duplicate this name, Control D. Then I can start putting it here. Okay, up to you how you're going to design. Okay, you can also, if you want to make it bigger, just start with okay, maybe about 90. This is the same size. Okay, it's about the same size. If you want to do this, Control D, copy over, come to here, bring it up. Okay, then this one, if you want to see the name, you have to bring it down first. Since this is it's not a hollow one, so what you can do is just slightly taller will do. Okay, each one of these can have different color. So duplicate. This one don't put too high. Just make sure it's slightly lower than this 1 mm. Probably you just want, if you want it to be a little bit obvious, you know what you can do. Ungroup this one. Okay. Uh, okay. You can bring the border higher. Yeah, the border you can bring it higher. Okay. So in this case, if I want to adjust, I have to bring it up already. Okay, so in this case, I don't want to adjust. Just leave it like this lah. Control Z. Okay, I leave it like this. Okay, so up to you how you're going to adjust. Just okay. Mm, okay. So there is one way like this. You can do in this way. This way, of course, don't forget the this hanger. Control Z. Sorry. Use your arrow key if you want to move it quickly. Later, follow the steps. Group first before you start making changes to the height. Okay, you can make the changes to the height later. I don't. It doesn't matter when you do it. Okay. So next option, I think you can even do something like a moon. So how they do it, you can lower it down first, make it solid, side push to the end, and then I think you can duplicate this one. You can make it smaller, taller, and then start to see. Okay, how about here or maybe here? Okay, is it okay? Because you need to hook. Since you need to hook, so you can make the moon something like this. Click on it again here, and then merge. Okay, you can create a moon shape and then create Control D, then the hook. And before you design other things, so this one you can put it. You can even put it in the center first before you start adding in. How to go put? Now this is a center. So before you make other changes, before you add anything, then you can do like this. You can put, make it let's say, 3 mm or 2 mm. Okay. Then we cut empty. We can cut stars. We can make small stars. Okay. Hollow, a bit taller. Hmm. Okay. Is it drop on the floor? Press D. Control D again. Control D again. This time, put somewhere here. Okay, up to you. Once you merge, hey, okay, they got star in the moon. Where do you want to put your name? That's totally up to you. I think probably this area is good for name. Then you may want to consider, this one looks nice. Okay, look nice, huh? So how we do? If look nice, cut it out. Okay, so follow the step just now. Okay, control, because I need the house only, I only need the house, I don't need the top. So control D, I duplicate, I only want the house. Okay, that means until here. Control D, again cut the side. Again, okay, I just rush, so I just don't want to do until so accurate. If you have time to do, what I would suggest is adjust this one. Adjust into like this color, easy to see. Okay, Control D. Okay, just move over. Make sure you don't cut anything extra. Don't cut the house. Like this one, too much already. Adjust a little bit. Make sure it just enough. Make sure it is just enough. Okay, turn around, check. Okay, just enough. Select all. Okay, bring it here. Drop. Okay, nice. Okay, so where do you put any? That is totally up to you lah. Okay, I just do some design here. Anyhow, do some design. Duplicate. After that, drop inside. After that, Okay, important different heights. Okay, this is three something. Maybe you make it three, up to you. This one you can make it four, so that I can print in different color. This one color, the whole one color. Okay, see what you can uh, imagine. So if you want the flying, what you call that the transportation of this center, up to you where you want to add it. But make sure that you have put in correctly, and it has to be big enough. Big enough. Okay. So if you want to add that anything that is tiny small, make sure that it is printable. Okay, that means not smaller than 1 mm. Okay, 1 cm, sorry. So you can see the word try to be 1 cm height, 1 cm width. That will be secure. Okay, although we can print maybe 0.6 cm, which is 6 mm, still printable. 5 mm maybe, depends on what is the fonts, because the tiny here, like the N, especially X, okay, X is very thin, so it will have problem to print. Okay, where do you want to add your name? Okay, here, or you want to put another thing here, but that is totally up to you. I leave it to you for your design. Okay, so today I show you three different designs. After you complete, what you need to do is merge them first. Merge them first, like this. Merge them first, so that the printer know that it is one single object. It will not drop out. Then you submit, export, and submit to your blackboard. Okay, so in your blackboard, oh, let me see. In here, okay, you can see I have so many design given to you. So you can use any one of these design that you think is suitable. Uh, where is a file? The file is at the bottom. Ornament object.zip is a zip file. Inside they have so many STL file. If you want to use Snowman, go ahead. But this is for those advanced. That means you have joined this club before. Then you go ahead and try. For those who just joined this year, I will recommend you to use those at simpler. Okay, because I want you to complete this during today's lesson. Okay, that's it for this lesson. Thank you.